Welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting in another episode of our D&D game. We're hanging out with the boys again. We're still playing Ghosts of Saltmarsh. A quick recap of where we're at, where we were last week. The guys had formed the Sea Ghost and the previous week and killed most of the crew. Last week, they went on a search mission to try to find everything. They found a prisoner, Oceanus, who was a sea elf that had been taken prisoner by the smugglers because he was trying to find out what they were doing with the weapons from the other end. Woody made a friend, a little pseudo dragon named Bims, and they had captured the three of the smugglers. But while they were searching the ship, they escaped. But at the end, Gargle decided to try to look to see if they were hiding in the crow's nest. Bims indicated that they were, so Gargle shot an arrow up there and managed to hit one of them on his way out the door. So I have a list of like loot here. I'm not going to go through all of that, but if you guys have questions, I think I have who got a bunch of the different loot. So when we get to that stage, if you guys have any questions about some of that, and with that, unless you guys got anything questions, we can get started after Gargle shoots an arrow arcing up in the air and it lands in the thing, and you hear a guy go, "Ah!" What would you like to do?
Well, we got to bring the ship back, right? I mean,
I thought we had already started to sail back.
Okay.
No, you guys before you started to sail back, Gargle decided to look to see what was up in the crow's nest, and so that is where
I think we were just going to leave them up there because we knew we could watch them.
Yeah. Okay. Can't go anywhere.
Oh, I mean that's fine. I mean,
we can do. If that's wrong, let me know.
I thought we said the guards would take care of them as we move the ship wherever we got to move the ship to.
We can always keep throwing. If we're bored, we can always keep throwing arrows up there and see if we hit somebody.
I don't know that you're going to be bored. You guys got to. It's about 3:30 in the morning, and you got to sail a ship back, and you have one person with a sailor background. So, and I think this had quite a bit bigger crew than one on this particular boat. So,
now, do the guards that are watching the crow's nest have sailing ability?
They've both been around boats their whole lives, but they're not like true sailors. They work as guards, so they can definitely help. But no,
I'm gonna climb the crow's nest
by yourself.
Yep.
Okay. So you're climbing up the crow's nest. You can, as you're approaching the top, there's a ladder there, so you don't need to do any kind of check for that. It's just a regular ladder. What do you want to do as you approach the top? You can kind of hear some shuffling up there.
Like right before, basically, like I am within reach of them, so like they can't poke me with a sword or reach down and try to knock me off. So I'm at the ladder, probably like a couple feet down from the top of the crow's nest. And I just want to say, really, really sorry about that, my guys. I didn't mean to hit you. I was just trying to get your attention because I was worried you were trying to hide out on us. But why are you hiding out on us? I thought we had an agreement.
We had it. So you hear a voice. Hiding? No, we were just getting some fresh air up here. It was nice, a nice evening to be up in the, get some fresh air away from the rest of the boat while you guys were searching. We didn't run. We're still here.
Okay, cool. My mistake. Then why don't you guys come down and we'll patch up that wound and we can start sailing back.
Sure. Okay. And so they begrudgingly come back down the ladder. You see that the halfling, Johnny, was the one that got shot in the leg, but they all make it down the ladder. What do you guys want to do?
I'll patch up his leg.
You're going to use a spell for that?
No.
Okay, then what are you doing to patch up his leg?
Well, I'll bum a kit off of Felicia if she's okay, and then
The
just
survival
wrap
kit?
it up.
Well, so you're just gonna like wrap his leg. You're not actually doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just wrapping the leg.
Okay. So you guys gonna tie him up again, or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna?
I would like to take Felicia off to the side. Just me and her,
Okay.
away from everybody. And I would like to get real close to her and hand pass her 250 silver.
Oh, from the okay.
You're trying to do this without us seeing?
Yeah, you guys do.
Yeah,
good.
you
We're
stay
all
on deck.
there, so.
Yes, without you
I need a
guys
stealth
seeing.
roll.
Okay.
Or a
From-
sleight of hand?
What?
Sleight of hand, maybe?
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Yeah, sleight of hand. So, sorry, you were correct. Sleight of hand is what I need.
Okay, so that's a 9 plus 8. That's what? That's 17.
Okay, so you successfully pass that off to Felicia without anybody noticing.
Well, can we not roll a perception against that?
I guess yeah, you
No.
can roll a perception with that. But
yeah,
if you
but I don't
were you
think you'd
watching
really
them?
be looking. I mean,
Yeah, if
personally,
they just walked over and he
Well,
was
I'm
walking to her,
definitely going to be looking if he moves off to the side. I wonder what they're doing.
you're going to look at them and not look at the prisoners you just got back.
Yeah, you know, I thought you were bandaging up a prisoner.
yeah.
I just did that.
Those things
I'm
are
gonna
happening
say that you-
all
All right, I can't.
Or that, well, if they're happening simultaneously, then yeah, I can't look.
All right, let's see it. Roll it.
Oh, well, I thought they were simultaneous. I can't look and patch.
Okay, then yeah, then you're toast. Okay, so they did it. I gave him. He managed it. So
All right.
But out of curiosity,
That's a high enough roll. I would have given it to him personally.
I was gonna say, what's your passive perception?
oh, it doesn't matter. My passive, there's no way I could beat a 17.
That's the way I was taking it. Was I didn't figure anybody's passive perception could be the 17. So
No.
unless you were actively like following what they were doing when he asked to speak to her alone, then I wasn't gonna. That's why I didn't.
I wouldn't
Had
have
I already,
halfway.
Hang on
up,
one
so
second.
I would
I'll
have, but
get
if
it.
it's at the same time, no.
I mean, if you know there was, if it was the prisoners, then yes, I would have been watching them. But you know,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I'd be more likely to watch the prisoners than
Yeah.
my comrades. I wouldn't expect them to cheat me out of money or plan something nefarious. So I would be keeping my eye on them that hard.
Oh, I don't think I'm cheating. I split the.
I didn't say you were. I'm
yeah,
just.
I mean, I
You can do what
Yeah.
you're doing. You do you. So
I mean,
okay.
I split the electrum with you guys.
Well, you
Well,
split the
what-
one box with them that you found that like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can
if
get
we
over
have
Without
Gargle
hesitation, by
who
what?
can operate the boat,
okay.
what other
So
positions are there?
well, technically, under crew conditions, if you want to operate the Sea Ghost, you need a crew of 10, which includes like 3 officers. Because you guys are only going a few miles back to Saltmarsh, because it's less than 5 miles back. I'm gonna have you guys, if you guys are ready to start trying to sail back. It's the middle of the night. It's like 3:30 in the morning at this point. Do you guys still want to go now, or are you gonna try to rest?
Might as well go now.
Okay. Are you going to try to force the captives to help you?
Well, I don't know if they're captives right now, technically, according to, in Gargle's mind and hopefully in their mind.
Well, you'd left them tied up before, and they got untied and hid in the
So,
crow's
yeah.
nest. So,
But they willingly came back down.
True.
Well,
I would.
I didn't threaten them or anything.
this is true. They did willingly
Well,
come back down. So, are
we're
you
going to
gonna
pay
try to get-
attention, and if they try and run, Gargle and I can go to the
All right,
water.
so you're going to have them help you. Okay. So, if that's the case,
I'm going to keep my eye on them, of course. But I figure they know more about
At
a
this
sailing
point.
ship than I do. I don't expect to let them out of my sight, but,
yeah. Okay. Well, so are you guys going to sail back?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to need. Do I want to make you all roll this? I will just. Yeah, I'm going to have you all roll survival checks. on sailing this boat back because you're all not necessarily. But because you got the other people to help you, you have enough bodies. I'm not gonna make you. Yeah, just straight up survival check for everybody.
Can I petition for a what is it called?
Hand job.
Vehicle proficiency. Can I add my proficiency because I have vehicle proficiency?
Yes, you can. Because you have that background. So
17 for my roll.
okay.
5 for mine.
Okay.
6.
7.
Woody rolled a 7. What?
I rolled a 6.
Cargo rolled a 6. Okay.
That's with your proficiency.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
I
Felicia.
rolled
15.
4. I got a 7.
I'm not normally proficient in survival, so I added.
So basically, because it was calm night, you guys are able to get back, but you're run really ragged. You've been up all night, so the two of you that Woody and Gargle, particularly Gargle, because he did thing, you both are going to take a point of exhaustion for trying to work so hard to get the ship back. Everybody else is and sorry, Golden Snow. The three of you, I'll take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
1 point doesn't really do much if I remember correctly, right?
No.
Just disadvantage on
Yeah, it's just disadvantage until you take a long rest.
Oh, okay. That's what that means. Oh, I'm taking it out of my current.
Well, once you start getting to other levels, it starts getting increasingly.
for level 1, you're okay.
But since you guys aren't skilled sailing a ship and you were trying to do it, I made you guys are really tired when you get back. Plus, you've been up all night. So
What's hilarious is I'm not skilled at all, but I have a great survival bonus.
there you go. Okay, so you guys, and because you guys aren't don't know the ship very well, but with the help of the, they were actually somewhat helpful. The guys that you getting back to town. But it took you. It would have normally taken like an hour to get back. It takes you guys like an hour and a half plus. So it is about 5 a.m. as you guys are coming into Saltmarsh. And as you're coming in, you're seeing a lot of the fishing boats start to get ready to head out or heading out for their day of fishing. What are you guys going to do? Where are you guys going to try to go?
Well,
I can pull up the map.
What's open?
Aren't we going straight to like the?
Are you going to go back to Anders?
Well, it's still the kind of the middle of the night, right?
Yeah, 5 a.m. He said.
5 a.m.
I mean, that's when fishermen are getting up and going.
So you do have still the little jolly boat. So you can try to anchor and row that to shore. You can. What do you want to do? That's what I'm asking. You're approaching.
Yeah,
like 5 a.m.
Would he be awake?
Fishing boats are going out.
Would he be awake if we went there now?
Would Anders be awake? No, but there probably is somebody at his dock.
I was going to say fishermen are up early, so they're all probably getting ready to go out. If not,
well then
soon. But I mean, he is not a fisherman.
But Anders is not going to be there. No.
Yeah, he's a manager, so he probably wouldn't be there that early.
But there are people on the docks, and there are activity.
So, aren't we supposed to let these 3 guys? We promised these 3 guys to let them go, right?
No, you said that you would.
I said I would not kill them. That's what I told
you promised that you would try to get them where they could work for you, but the guards don't. That doesn't necessarily mean you can make that happen with the town guard when the time comes. So you offered to have them work for you, but that doesn't mean you're going to be able to make that work.
Well, their escape attempt tells me that deal's off the table. However, because they were willing to come down, we won't kill them, and we'll just let them go to the guards and say they were just men on the ship.
I think if one of us or some of us told them the same story, it would be better for them to get off.
Well, you realize you have 2 city guards on the boat with you.
Mm-hmm.
I made them a promise, so I would stick to that promise and allow them the opportunity to work on the ship with us if they want to. If
Fair
they
enough.
try to run, then they're on their own.
But again, you have city guards that are with you that know what they are. So they're probably going to get arrested. You'll have to like go to bat for them if you want to.
Yeah, I would go to verbal bat. I would not fight for them.
Right.
I'm
Right.
not going to fight the
But
city
again,
guards.
you're basically, you guys are down here in the harbor trying to decide your course of action. Are you going to sail to Anders Docks and which ones did I decide were his before? I think he was actually this one on the corner here. These
I mean, it's
couple
going
right
to
here.
seem very suspicious if we don't go to his dock.
Or, well, I mean, are you going to try to sail the Sea Ghost in there? Or are you going to anchor it and take the little jolly boat in? The two, technically, you have two of the little jolly boats now. The one that was on the deck of the ship and the one you guys rode out there.
Well, I
mean, is
assume
the boat too big to fit in there?
Yeah, can it fit?
Well, there's fishing boats and trading boats that come in there and unload.
So why don't we just dock it as close?
Yeah, let's go to the dock and dock it there.
We anchor. Why don't we anchor it as close as we can? Take the little boats in and say, "Hey, it's all yours." What was that guy's name?
I'd say we try and dock it if
Yeah,
possible.
let's dock it.
Okay.
Will that be another survival roll?
Um,
Did you ever see?
so I want to
Speed
roll. That would
Dude?
be.
Did you ever see Speed Dude?
No, I'm only going to make your captain in this case, which would be the one sailor, make a roll here. I'm trying to, and he's got a vehicle proficiency. What would that be? That would be that you could roll that on. Like actual skill with the boat there.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had to deal with vehicles, so let me look it up real quick.
I'd probably guess nature, but that's just a guess.
No, well, there's things that let's see, navigate. It is a survival roll. It looks like to navigate. So yeah, navigate. That would have to be. Is there something other to navigate that would fit under?
So vehicle proficiency. If you have proficiency with a certain type of vehicle, land or water, you can add your proficiency bonus to any check you make to control that kind of vehicle in difficult circumstances.
Okay.
So whatever you choose to be, like
Well,
if you
according
think
to
this is
this, navigation would be a wisdom survival roll again. So,
I got a 16 this time.
oh yeah, you do it. You're able to guide it right into the dock, and your guy's old friend Mr. Blaine is down there like, "Oh, what is this? Like on the dock, who are you?" Because he can't see you up on the ship. What do you guys say?
Ahoy!
Hi, Blaine.
Oh, you fellas back already?
We have survived.
We've got a ship.
And at this point, Larry and Mo are like, "Blaine, go get some of the guards. We have some prisoners." And they are basically telling the guys that they need to tie them up until it's all settled. So the three guys that you guys found.
I'd say, whoa. I hired these guys as our crew, man.
Hired? These are members of the smuggling crew. They have to stand trial.
Not anymore. They're now under my employ.
I think not, sir. How are they under your employ? These were criminals.
Well, we were all something once.
Yes. And if they make it through their case, then you can certainly hire them. But for now, we need to place them under arrest.
Am I in this alone? Anyone else want to cheat?
I'm all say, hey, they helped us out. I mean, they're our crew, so no, you can't take them.
I believe they were smugglers under duress.
Yeah, we were under duress. Yeah, that's right. Duress is definitely what was going on. We were held against our will. Sure. Tell it to the judge.
Well, look at it this way, gentlemen. If you don't have to worry about the paperwork or the bodies in the jail, that'd be better for you. Look at all that you get to say was found in Anders' name. Look at all this. You get a whole ship. We get a crew. You get less paperwork and less
They
people
get
to have to
contents of the
bother with.
ship. We never said they got the ship.
And why have a crew if you don't have a ship?
Technically, by just out of the game, like technically by salvage right, the guards don't have any claim on the ship. The only people that have claims on the ship would be you and the council because you were hired by the council. So.
Well, scratch that part of what I said then.
I mean, they helped us to find out what's going on the ship. They showed us the supply, the smuggling stuff. They were working for us while we're on the ship. They are our crew.
So the two guards kind of look at each other and they're like, "Well, I mean, I guess we might forget that they were here for the right motivation."
Okay. So I
take a sharp step backwards and put my hands up.
So I said, hey, I'll motivation. How's 50 silver a piece?
Is this a joke?
You tell me.
Yeah, I think we're going to be taking them in.
Whoa. Maybe I was a little hurt. How about what do you think a piece would be a good idea?
Well, seeing as you guys seem to be putting up quite a bit of money up there earlier, I want.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
They were on deck when you guys were splitting it earlier. You openly did it in front of them. You told me you were doing it on deck.
Fair enough.
So yeah, they know what you got.
So I mean, how much can I do for you? You tell me, and I'll tell you. How much?
50 gold apiece.
50 gold apiece. Yeah. Did you say 20 gold apiece? Is that what you told me?
40.
Did you tell me 20 gold apiece? Is that what you told me?
40.
Did you tell me 20 gold apiece and some silver on top? Just to make it shiny.
35 gold apiece.
How about if I give you 20 gold and then I throw on an extra 50 silver?
50 silver is what, 5 gold? So 25 gold?
Yeah, 25 gold apiece.
Make it 30 and you got a deal.
So that'd be 90. There's 3 of them.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them. Okay.
Yeah, just 2 of them.
Yeah.
I thought there was 3 of them for some reason.
No, there's 3 guys that we have captured.
You have 3 capture guys, and then you have the 2 city guards that are on the deck.
Well, that'd be 20 gold.
Oh, I thought it was per.
We got Mo and Larry, not Curly.
Yeah, Curly's not with you at the moment.
No. I thought it was they were wanting X amount of gold per person we had.
Don't give me
No. They were wanting for them. They're wanting a cut.
They want 60 gold total.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't have the 60. I only have 49 gold, so I'm trying to cut them with the silver.
Well, silver's 10 silvers of gold.
You can pay them with silver. You could give them 600 silver
they
if
want
you wanted
30
to.
gold worth of value.
How much is that electrum? How much is that?
The electrums are
half a gold each.
Yeah, half a gold each. But that was all in the ingots.
It's only half a gold each, really?
I think it's 50 gold a bar.
Yeah, 50 gold a bar. It's 100 electrum per bar, which is 50 gold per bar.
But they'd have to sell that.
Is it?
They want the coin.
So if I have 2 electrum, that's 100 pieces of gold.
Yes.
Oh, so when I just pass them the electrum.
But they don't want that. They want the silver or the gold. They want coin.
And how much silver? Okay, so if I got 20 gold, that's 20 gold, and they're still looking for 10 gold. So that's what, 75 silver a piece?
No. 30 gold is 300 silver.
1 electrum is worth 1/2 of a gold piece.
Oh shit! I thought it was more than that. I screwed you guys. Well,
Yeah.
So you need to pay them. I mean, if you're looking to pay them, that would be 600 silver or 60 gold or something combination.
Right, that's what I'm looking at.
20 gold and 100 silver, I believe.
Also, there are 3 other people that might help you with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
okay.
it depends on who else is willing to. Yeah, they're asking for it from the group. They don't care. It depends on.
Yeah,
who
I
else
said
wants
might be willing because I would not.
Okay,
Not
so
because I care about the gold, it's because I would not bribe somebody.
Everybody's saying no, so I'm like,
I wouldn't help either because I know them. I've been here a while, and a lot of my gold's going to the temple.
And I don't give a crap about these guys.
I was gonna say it's your guys' call. You're. How much do you want to go
You
out
have
for?
Woody who can help you, or you can pay it all yourself, basically.
How much are you short, Goldie?
well, I only have a total of 49 gold.
No, you have way
So-
more than that. Gold.
Yeah, you do.
Not gold wise.
Okay,
No,
how much
you can
silver do
pay
you have?
in silver.
I got 347 in silver.
Okay, so if you give them 49 gold and 110 silver, you paid it.
All right, there you go. I'm a giving guy. That's my description about
Okay.
character. So that's what I do. I
I
pass.
was gonna say because you guys have the. Let's see. Because you found the one thing that had 500 in it that you split with Felicia, and then there was another thing that had 200. You guys split with the silver pieces that you split with the group,
right.
plus the ingots, plus whatever you had coming into this. So
Well,
Right.
and then there was something else we found that had 25 gold, I think it was, something like that. Because I gave gold to people too. I had
Yeah,
found
we
gold.
split
and silver.
all the money except what we didn't know they
So
got.
you should have had plenty to pay them.
Well, that's what I did. Okay, so
Okay.
I just passed them.
Right, they're paid off.
They're paid off. So as they start to drop a ladder down so they can climb down onto the dock, Blaine returns with Sabine and Curly. Like, did you say something about prisoners? Prisoners? We didn't say anything about prisoners. There's a bunch of stuff in the hold that we're gonna have to unload, but they're back, and the smugglers were all killed. So, is what they're telling them. So, what do you guys want to do? Are you guys gonna disembark? You guys gonna? What do you want to do?
Well, wait here. We'll go bang on the door.
Since I have a point of exhaustion, I would probably want to head back and catch some rest.
Whoops.
Well,
Personally,
do you
but
want to?
if we have to make sure this is all checked in, obviously we would have to make sure we're not just leaving the boat with someone who's going to re-steal all this merchandise.
So we just
you have Sabine. I think her name was it. Yeah, the lady that Felicia made a contact with, that's in the guard, is standing on the dock. Would you like to discuss what you found with her and maybe set something up?
Why don't we use these 3 young men as the laborers to help them get stuff off the boat? That'll keep them occupied.
Well, it would also not allow us to keep our eyes on them.
You mean it would allow us to not keep our eyes on them because they're busy with the guards, right?
Well, there are guards there, yes. So, but so Sabine hails up. Oi, how'd it go? So she's not necessarily paying attention to Larry and Mo because she doesn't necessarily trust them that much. So,
John,
I just want to say I want to go to the three prisoners, and I want to tell them in my most intimidating way. So I'll roll.
Okay.
Where's my stuff? Once we get a 2, I'll freaking die. 15 plus intimidation is 4, so it's 19. With my my eyes glowing, my teeth sticking out, I said, "You take a run. I'm going to hunt you down and eat you alive. I will. I'll
you were willing to keep us safe. No, we work for you now. We work for you."
I get close, and when I'm talking, I'm spitting in his face. I said, "You remember that?"
That's assault, brother.
I don't give a shit. This is my, I don't care. I pay for this. I pay for this.
No, we work for you. We work for you.
Okay.
We owe you debt now. So that's
and before I walk away, I lick his face.
That's his
okay,
thing.
That's across the line, though, dude. Come on.
I don't care. I'm looking. I'm seeing how he tastes.
I didn't consent to that.
I'm seeing how he tastes.
Right,
Felicia,
Woody
this
for
is
the
your
moment.
contact, so I would assume that you would have a conversation with her.
You need
About
to-
what though? Like I don't know that I want to. I'm not using my.
Well,
I'm just
you don't
checking
have
in
to
with her. Fine.
contact to have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just cost me a lot of money. I'm making.
They're just asking you. She's
tell her
asking you
what-
what you found, and so do you want to talk to her to like?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna like pull her aside, like down on the dock, and like wait, like motion her over to talk, like one on one.
Okay, so she comes over. So what did you find?
Well, it seems that there were some lizard men involved in this whole scheme.
Lizard folk.
Yes, during the what's that? Sorry.
She seems surprised that they're dealing with smugglers.
Yes, when we boarded the ship and started fighting with the crew, they leapt over the side of the ship into the ocean and swam away. There was it 3, right?
Yes.
There were 3 of them.
Lizard folk. The only lizard folk around here, other than your friend up there, is live out in the marshes. And they've never bothered. They've lived out there for years and never bothered the town. I wonder what they were doing with smugglers.
Are they south of the city?
They live to the west. So I'm going
To the west. Okay.
Map.
I just didn't know what direction these 3 swam.
So haunted house is here. So you guys were out here.
Yeah.
But the lizard folk live, and basically the map you saw live over here in the.
And it
They
was hard to
live
tell.
near the lizard folk lair. Funny.
Well, I had that covered up till now.
Right, but it's hard it was probably hard for us to know in the dark which direction these guys.
Yeah, they didn't swam off. You don't know which way.
We
they
just
went.
knew they were heading back to land. That's all we know.
So, but they live out in the Hool marshes. So it's where the lizard folk.
So I give her the basic details, you know.
Okay.
We recovered the ship and all the belongings on board. We had to slay most of the crew except for these lizard men who escaped from us, and we cleared the haunted mansion and all the caves underneath.
Excellent. She's like, well, sounds like you've been up all evening. I will, if you'd like, if you leave the ship if you're willing to leave the ship with me, was there lots of goods and material on board? She's like,
Yeah, I recount whatever, bolts of cloth.
Stuff that you guys found in the hole.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, well,
nothing
I'll
that
make
I
sure
could
none
use.
of it goes missing. If you guys want to rest, I'll inform the council, Ellender and the rest of the council this morning, and then perhaps we can have a meet. They'll probably call for you this afternoon.
That sounds perfect.
Okay. So she starts yelling at people, all right, get over here. We need some help. And ordering some people around. What do you guys want to do? You guys want to go? I mean, you could rest on the ship. You could go back to the inn. What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
but before I rest, if I can, I got a bunch of stuff in this bag of holding. I'd like to just sell and get the money and dispense it amongst the group later.
So you're going to do that before you go rest?
If I can, real quick.
Okay.
Because I'll rest at the temple. Ordo doesn't have a room at the inn.
Well, I know, but yeah. You can go wherever you want to rest, I guess, is the question.
I would not rest on the boat because it's probably going to be fairly loud with all the people coming in and off it.
Okay. So the rest of you going to try to get rid of your stuff, or are you going to?
I would probably rather rest, knowing I don't have that much to sell. If Ordo wants me to follow him to help him with the sale, I can do that. And then Woody's not here; his internet died. He's
back. He's back.
Okay.
I just see him down there. I don't know how long he's been back. He's probably been back.
I keep my own clothes.
Like 10 seconds, maybe.
Oh, okay. I've been looking for you, but I looked away to look at notes. So
I think my old cloak and boots can wait till I get some rest to get rid of them.
Okay. So is everyone else going to get rest then, other than Ordo? And head back to
Alicia
the
can come if
net?
she wants.
So what's Ordo doing?
Okay.
Ordo's
Ordo
talking
and
about going on
Alicia-
and selling his stuff before he rests.
Yeah,
Oh.
to split amongst the party. I got a whole bunch of
Okay.
stuff.
Well, I want to take a rest first since I've got a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
My first theory is 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm exhausted.
I was going to say, that's the other thing. You're not going to have, places aren't necessarily going to be open yet. Just because the docks were busy with fishermen doesn't mean you have a place to sell it.
We can still get a long rest in if we wait an hour before the shop opens and then go in.
Yeah, I was going to go. I only need 4 hours, so I was going to go take my 4 hours, then go sell my stuff.
Okay.
And
the goods aren't going bad. It's just like swords and stuff, right?
He has like a silver jug and
I got a bunch of different stuff here.
But my point is like, what's the rush to get it sold first?
Because I'd like to just get it done.
Okay.
All we got to do is
it's your character. I mean, obviously you can choose what you want to do. I would head back. I'm heading back to the room to rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to the end.
4 of you are going to go back to the empty net and rest. And Ordo's going to go see if he can sell the stuff that he found.
So what did I miss about us getting docked and the guards in the boat?
Okay, so after Goldie bribed the guys, they said, "Oh no, there's no prisoners," and then so they kind of tried to blend in with the other people on the dock and to help like unload stuff, and then Felicia talked to Sabine, and basically Sabine said that she would oversee the emptying of the ship, or making sure that the goods on the ship were safe, and that she would contact the members of the council so they could potentially meet with you guys this afternoon so that you could go get some rest. So Ordo, are you going to wander around till places open for 3 hours?
Oh, 3 hours.
It's 5 a.m.
Oh yeah, 8 o'clock would be 3 hours. Yeah, I guess I am. So I'll stay around whatever place is going to be the best to do all my stuff. And then
I don't remember what all you have here, so
we'll be good.
What is your list of stuff? So you may have to sell it in multiple places depending on what you got.
Okay, I got 6 gold ribs.
Okay.
I have a long sword, a crossbow, a silver jug, a silver bowl, a silver carafe, whatever that is, a silver goblet, and 2 ingots of electrum.
Okay. Well, so the weapons you're going to have to go to. Let me get back to this part. Let me get to locations in town.
I'll go wherever I have to go to.
So you can try. Let's see. Where is the armorer person? There's the leather. The dwarven anvil might take some of the weapons that you have. I'll
go there and try and see how much they want to give me for a long sword and a crossbow.
A long sword and a crossbow. This one. So, long sword and a crossbow. They will sell that. They will buy a. Why do I not see a long sword? Oh, here we go. Long sword for 7 gold pieces, and a crossbow. 10.
Cool. Done.
All right. And then, do you want to go
wherever I have to go for the other stuff?
All the other stuff was like silver stuff.
Well, and gold.
Silver and gold stuff. Well, let's see here. Oh, I hate when it does that. 1 second. Why it does that? I don't understand. Stupid thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Sorry. My screen got messed up for a second. Okay. Well, there is your options here are potentially you could try Winston's
I'll go the
store.
first.
What?
I'll go the first option.
All right. So you go in. We've been playing Winston. We'll play it. So you're going into Winston's store?
Okay.
Oh, hello, my friend. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? Are we buying today?
Selling. What can I get for this?
And I lay down all the silver items.
Oh, well. Some of
Jug,
it.
bowl, carrick, and goblet.
Yeah. So he looks at the silver goblet and the. Get back to the list. Remember what all you had. So you had the silver jug, the silver bowl, and the carafe or whatever. Yeah.
And goblet.
Yeah.
So 4 silver things.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What does he give for 'em?
Let's see. All of this together, I will offer you. Start doing a little math. 50 gold pieces for the lot.
He'll take it.
All right.
And then I'll lay down 2 ingots of electrum and see if he'll take those in exchange.
Where did you get these ingots from?
Places.
Okay. Well, those will be a little harder to move. Let's see. But 100 electrum each.
You mean 100 gold?
100 gold total.
100 gold total. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
And then I lay down the 6 gold ribs.
Well, are these real ribs? Interesting. So he kind of checks them out a little bit. Oh, they appear to be like coated with gold and not actually solid. I'll find what the value was on those. The ribs were right here. 5 gold pieces each.
He'll take it. And then I'll go to the temple and do my rest.
Okay. So, how long do you guys need for a full long rest?
I have a question. While we're walking through towards the end, do we see any poor or any people who live in the streets or anything like that while we're walking?
Well, Saltmarsh doesn't have a ton of people in the streets and stuff. It's doing fairly well, but you do see some a few poor people hanging around. You see some kids that look like they're probably from families that aren't necessarily busy, but it's also like 5 a.m. So I'm going to say maybe you see a couple of old guys laying in the edge of some alleys and stuff, but nothing too. Not a lot of people are out and stirring at the moment. So.
All right, so I want to go to the old guys and give them the old cloak and the boots.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Okay.
And then I continue to the end.
All right. So you guys just gonna go in and get your rest?
Yep.
Yeah, I would take my 4 hours of rest and then get up. About the time Ordo's getting back.
For a rest. So you only need 4.
Yeah, I need 8.
Me too.
Well,
most people need 8.
I'm full. No, I should take a long rest today.
I just need 4 hours of trance. Like,
well, let's see. So 5. So you're probably not all going to get a full long rest in because they're probably going to send for you at around like in the afternoon. So you guys want to try to get short rest in, or you want to see if you can get all of it?
If I get short rest? How many hit points do I get back?
You can roll your hit die.
Okay.
And
I think we're going to be in town until tomorrow.
Yeah, I got. Well,
that doesn't mean
2 o'clock will
fight.
be a long rest for everybody.
Okay, so yeah, so around. I'll let you guys get a full long rest in then. 2 o'clock. All right, Woody, you were going to go try to sell some stuff. That's why they were still resting.
Yep.
Okay.
I need to. Go somewhere where there's like a jewelry store or something like that.
Okay. Let
Exactly.
me find that jeweler. What was the name? So there is a jeweler in town. I gotta find that name real quick.
Oh shit.
I'm on the wrong page. Where is it at?
Stuff.
All right. There is a jeweler in town. Geraldo's is the jeweler in town. Would you like to go there?
Yeah.
So you go into Geraldo's and you're met by there's a lady behind the counter and she's like, "Welcome, sir. Welcome. What can I do for you today?"
I think I have some stuff that you may be very interested in.
Oh, excellent. I'm always interested in interesting things. What do you have?
Got these 2 blue quartz. We'll start off with that.
Okay. So she kind of looks them up and down. I gotta get back to that session where I had that laid out. What all that stuff was worth. Ooh, these are excellent pieces. Excellent pieces. You got that is not the right one. These are worth. Sorry. I could probably find it better. Actually, I'll find it in here quicker than my notes. Blue quartz. Which room was that in? Maybe the right value, but taking too long. It's in here somewhere. Sorry. Can't find the right room. These are worth 10 gold pieces each.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Also have this doll with these beautiful jade eyes.
Oh, interesting, sir. This is an interesting piece. And she kind of looks it over to up and down, and she's like, "Not sure the doll's worth much, but these jade pieces are definitely very nice."
Yeah, that's why I brought it to you. I thought the eyes were worth more than
Yes,
the
this
actual
seems
doll.
like I'm surprised they would put such nice pieces in a doll. I'll offer you 10 gold pieces for each of the pieces of jade as well.
Okay. All right. Also, have these. Oops, just a second. These 2 electrum ingots.
Excellent. Definitely, these are very nice. These appear to be worth 100 electrums apiece. So 100 gold for the 2 of them.
That sounds like a deal.
If you have more of them, I would certainly be interested, although I might need some notice to get stretched too much further than this on any given day.
I think some of my friends may have some, so I may send them your way.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Also, I have some of these beautifully crafted gold objects. There's these 5 discs here. They're kind of, just 5 discs of gold.
Interesting.
This beautiful rose, an apple, and a skull. All made of
These are
solid
very
gold.
interesting pieces. So she kind of examines them a little bit. The craftsmanship on these are quite well done. Wonder who had them made into what purpose they had a gold skull made.
I don't know. I found that kind of odd myself, but it is kind of charming in its, macabre way.
So I will. Let's see here. Get back to that page real quick. When all those are worth. It almost seems like someone was trying to pretend they could make something out of alchemy or something, but these are clearly just made from regular gold. As she's looking them over, and what she finds is she offers you 20 gold pieces. Well, for the lot of them, 55 gold for the lot of all the gold pieces.
That seems kind of. These are solid gold.
Well, sir, you can certainly try to find someone else, but that's what I can offer you today.
There's a couple of pounds of gold here.
Well, again, sir, you're welcome to see if you can try your luck elsewhere.
Okay, well, I thank you for your offer, but I believe I'll keep these for now. But I may be back, but thank you very much. I appreciate doing business with you.
Welcome back.
I'm glad we could reach an agreement on most things, but I guess I value these more than that, personally.
Certainly. I understand, sir.
Okay. I guess that is all I had to sell.
Okay.
If you guys didn't notice, each of you marked down 39 gold from me.
Oh, when the time comes? Okay.
And from me, it will be 5.
The reminder,
8
you already
gold.
split the ingot, so you keep that.
Yeah. 8 gold from me.
Or Ordo. Yeah, so it's just the other stuff. So 39 gold from you would be too much. You didn't sell. That would be.
Ordo's giving.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not
There's
using
8
it
gold
for your
from
charity?
me.
Yeah. Okay.
8 gold coming from me from selling the quartz and the jade.
Yeah.
Each of us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was 40 divided by 5.
All right.
So is that correct? We're getting 37 gold, 47 gold altogether. Does Ordo really have?
Yeah, it's 39.
So you're giving them your share of the ingots again that you guys already split.
Yeah, that's fine. Ordo's giving.
You're not going to keep that for your charity, okay?
Well, I've got 72 gold and 2 copper pieces going to the Tycon Fund.
Okay. Well, you got to have enough money for you too, as well. You have to still be able to live.
I do.
Okay. All right.
I have 7 gold.
Do we have to pay it at the hotel again, or are we good for now?
You guys haven't been in a week yet, so
Okay.
you're still good.
Just double checking.
Yeah.
Okay, I have I picked up a spell book, but we didn't know nothing about it, right?
Yeah, you picked up some. You've found at this point. You guys have found what 2 different wizard spells books.
I don't think you kept the spell book because you got to be a wizard for that. I
mean,
had the spell scroll.
So I gave it to you. I got to mark it down. I still have it.
I have the scroll, A Gust of Wind.
That wasn't.
Yeah, this was a spell book, not.
There was also a spell book.
And I picked up a notebook from the ship also, so we have to look at that. Okay. So
Okay. Anybody else going to try to sell anything, or is that all?
We already rest, right? So I'm back.
Yeah, you guys have rested, and if you got at this point, Woody was done early, so you were still resting while he was selling that stuff.
Right.
And I picked up a few treats, ration type stuff to give to Bim. Okay. Let me ask Bim, what does he like the best to eat?
Let's Is a dragon like the best to eat? That's a good question.
If there is.
Make sure there's nothing.
I don't know if he's more vegetarian, more meat eater, or just, tasty treat kind of guy.
A nice mouse.
He's got sharp, pointy teeth, so I would imagine he eats meat.
He likes, he likes some meat, but he'll take a little tasty treat of other sorts as well. So
Okay. I'll go by and pick up like some just jerky ration type stuff.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to do that. I got plenty. I rip off the dude's arm that's in the bag of holding, hand it to Bim.
Well, Bim, you remember Bim's not very big, so he's like.
I'll eat the rest. It's okay.
All right. So around 2:00, after you guys have rested, Sabine comes around looking for you, saying that the council would like to meet with you. Are you guys ready to go meet with the council?
Let's do it.
Okay. So let me get back to the council hall. So you guys come up the path, and if you guys, everybody good with that? Everybody going to the council hall?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Check one thing real quick. So, where was it at? It should be. Why am I not seeing what I need? What I need. Okay. I found it. It was just I looked past it twice. So as you guys come in the door, you see Marge at the desk, and she sees you come in, and she says, "Oh, they're waiting for you, sirs. Right this way." And so she leads you back again to this council room. And as you enter, you see, if you guys remember, the council is Ida is sitting here as kind of the chair of the council right now. She's sitting at the table across from you. On this side is Gellin and Anders. And on this side, you see Magistrad, the female leader of the dwarves, and Eleander, the captain of the guard. Skarin, Anders' butler is here again, but there's no Lady Blackwood this time. So you guys want to, as you come in the door, Ida speaks, come in, sirs, come in. We've been waiting for you. And Madame, she says to Felicia. So.
I guess we go in.
All right. You guys say anything, or you just going to sit down?
It's Lady Blackburn, is that what it is?
Blackwood, but she's not there this time.
I know. I'm just making sure I write her name. I'd forgotten to write her name down last time.
I guess once we all get in there, Ordo will say,
Progon greets you. Good day.
I'm just gonna sit in the corner somewhere.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna slink off to sit off to the side.
So it seems that we owe you another debt. You guys did quite well in taking out this smuggling crew, but we would like this information. Apparently, there's something to do with lizard folk. What can you tell us?
Yes, once we arrived upon the boat and we had a bit of a scuffle, 3 of my fellow lizard folk came running out, very disgusted at us, saying that they were getting things from these men, and then they jumped in the water, and I was not able to go after them, so our friend Goggle these nuts jumped in the water, and they were gone so fast. He only knew they were heading back to shore.
So when you say Gargle's last name, Eleander perks up and looks at Gargle like he's mostly looked at you guys with disgust this whole time, but he looks at Gargle with distinct curiosity when he hears his last name.
Oh, I was gonna say he hears D's nuts and he gets curious.
Yeah, he's quite curious.
Everyone's curious about these nuts.
Yes.
okay.
So yeah, he did not know your full name. So yeah, he's quite he's looking at you a little differently than he did before. So yes, when it there were more weapons aboard, you say as well.
Oh, many.
And
Our
cloth.
friend Felicia and
Did
Goldie
you-
found all these weapons. They were telling us. They kept pulling them out. So many.
Well, do you believe that is? The lady Sabine said you found some additional documents or something. Were they sell? Is that what the lizard folk were buying?
We believe so. I believe Felicia had found some documents, but I think they were just maps. I'm not sure. Felicia,
So, Felicia, do you want to share your maps?
I thought I had already given them over, had I not?
I just
We
had to
didn't say
take a look,
specifically,
and
but if you say you did, then we can go with that.
Yeah, I would have handed those over to
Okay.
To what's her name? Sabine.
Sabine.
Yeah.
So yes,
Can I say the same thing about this notebook that I found? Because we know nothing
the
about it.
notebook. What was the notebook? Sorry.
It's a bad movie.
Did it make you cry? Did it?
Was the notebook just his
Leave me alone.
love letters, or no? That was.
yeah, it's a
Those-
spell book, so it just
Oh,
has,
yeah.
No.
spell book is
I
not-
have a notebook and a spell book.
Where did you find the notebook? I'm trying to remember.
I'm pretty sure I found this on the boat.
In the drama section.
In the garbage can.
Hey,
I'm trying to remember the notebook.
If not, then I found it during the
Hang on, I'm just looking here.
mention.
I think several letters. The letter from the lizard folk. You guys found the maps. Notebook. Where am I missing a notebook? I'm not remembering the notebook, I guess.
Could have been. I guess it could have been part of the mansion type of thing. I picked it up. I mean, if it's worth nothing, I'll just give it to him too, so he could carry it.
What did you remember was in it? I'm just not remembering.
We don't know what's in it.
he didn't look.
Oh, you're talking about the notebook from the alchemist thing that you guys didn't understand, that you guys tried
Right.
to interpret and didn't understand. Yeah. Now I remember what you're talking
Right.
about. Yeah.
So
So that was from a completely different thing. That was when you guys went
Okay.
into the part with the alchemist.
all right. So I should keep that with the spell book then, because we know neither anything about both. Of
That
them.
wasn't related to the smugglers, but yeah,
Okay.
you couldn't decipher it.
All right. I'll keep with the notebook.
Okay.
With the spell book.
Sorry, it just took me a minute to remember what the heck that
No, I
was.
should have better notes.
Anyway, so they look at the maps and she's like, "This is quite concerning that they're gathering weapons. The lizard folk have always been peaceful, but it almost seems as if they're readying for war." And this map is definitely their closest location. So the council's kind of looking at the map, and they only recently moved back into this settlement about a year ago. What could they be doing?
well, perhaps we should go and find out. I could probably talk to them.
There you go.
Well, we might. So they're kind of talking amongst themselves, like they're kind of looking at each other. Would you be willing to lead an effort about this time? Oceanus, your guys is, which we kind of forgot about the doc, and that's my fault. But he had went and got some care with the guards, and he comes in and joins the conversation and sets off to the side. But she's like, "Would you be Ordo? Given that well, this isn't your clan, we know, but given that you are amongst the lizard folk, would you be willing to lead a group to go and see if you can find out what's going on?
Of course.
Would you others be willing to accompany him?"
Sure.
I only ask that you would give a donation in my name to the temple's Tycon fund, if you would. I'm sure my
Well,
other friends would like gold for themselves, but for me, that will do.
Well, we'll pay you for this. If this group is willing to do it, we will pay you 700 gold pieces if you can successfully find out what's going on with the lizard folk and if they're suddenly a threat to us, which they've never been.
Could you make it straight 1,000? Because it's kind of hard to split 5 ways, no?
Or we can offer it to Ordo only, and the rest.
Oh
of
no,
you
no,
can
no!
do
I'm
it.
trying to do the math. You probably could do it really easy. Hold on, I'm not looking for extra cash. I'm just.
So at this point, Ocean steps up and he's like, "I would be happy to accompany them if they're willing to take me.
Yeah, I'll
Because
take
my
it.
mission is to find out what was going on with these weapons."
I forget we have 5 people here. Yep, what's
Hey,
that?
Who's this guy now?
The prisoner that you guys freed.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I think it's 140 gold apiece, right?
Yeah, I know. I did the math out and I feel like a fool after I got 140.
Are you splitting 5 or 6 ways?
5
Well,
ways, right?
Oceanus might be willing.
It
might
goes
be
5
interested.
ways. You're just donating your part.
There you go.
Well, I'm talking about the other guy that's trying to come with us.
No, we're not donating this 6 ways. This guy's
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You're not gonna. He doesn't get a cut.
Well, I mean, I guess if he contributed in some fashion.
Well, we'll
Well,
just have to see how the mission goes. So.
Yeah.
And we have to pay our crew.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you will. We'll talk about that in a minute. Hang on. So are you willing to lead this expedition then? Is that what we
Yes.
decided? Excellent. Now, certainly, it's only about 10 miles south of here, but you can, of course, transverse through the swamp, but you probably want to go by sea, so we should probably talk about the boat situation. So, the Crown has offered for the goods that were in the hold, is willing to pay you 500 gold pieces as a thank you for their return. So the stuff that was in the hold is worth 500. They also are going to pay you the 400 they owed you for going to take on the Sea Ghost in the first place. So that's 900 that you guys are getting from that. So that's 180.
Yep.
So 180 gold apiece for that. Now, the matter of the ship itself. Technically, under maritime rules, you were working for us. So the claim is stronger in our favor, but we're willing to allow you to keep the Sea Ghost for yourselves if you continue to be willing to work with the council and help us as needed for the next, say, 6 months or so.
That is up to you, gentlemen. I am a servant.
So you're going to give us a ship?
So they're going to allow you to, if you agree to continue to, basically that you're agreeing to work for them for the next 6 months. If they need you, you're willing to work for them. They're going to allow you to basically work off their portion of the ship and have it.
For going on call for 6 months.
You're basically
you get
going to be on
payment in
call
ship.
to the council.
And if you ask us to do a task that we don't want to do.
Well, we can certainly discuss it at that point. You're not going to be like slaves in this agreement, but obviously we're looking for you to serve us in a way that makes it worth our while to allow you to keep the ship and to make no claim on it.
You used the right words there. Okay.
So no, they're not going to like force you to take a task, but like if you go 6 months and you're not helping them, then they're probably going to
I was gonna rename it the Sokovia Accords or something.
Well, you can certainly rename the ship if you decide to. So.
The Edmund Fitzgerald.
You had to get classier than my MCU reference.
Well, excellent. It sounds that we've come to an agreement. I do stress that if you're willing to go meet with the, to go scout out and find out what's going on with the lizard folk, we're not looking to start a war. We don't know if they're coming for us or what they're doing. We just want to find out the truth.
Okay, so find out the truth.
Very well.
So they've never been. It seems rather odd that they're gathering weapons. They've never really been the kind that relied on more than their teeth and their claws and their strength. And they've also never been very aggressive as long as you didn't advance into their territory. So this all seems rather odd.
Yeah. FYI, JP, 249 gold in the Tycon fund at the moment.
Okay.
I will do downtime later whenever that's appropriate for more.
No. So we would ask that, obviously you can recuperate a day or so, but we would ask that you set out on this fairly quickly, if you're willing.
I don't know about you, gentlemen, but what about the next morning?
Well, if you're going to take the ship, you certainly are going to need to find you a full crew.
True. Yes.
At some point.
How about in the next 2 or 3 days then?
The minimum cruise, what?
So the minimum crew for the Sea Ghost is 10 people.
10 people. Now, of those 10 people.
Hang on. I haven't finished.
Okay.
Just wait. 10 people. You need someone to serve as the captain. And then you need at least 2 other officers, as well as 7 crew. The fact that the 4 of you have no sailing background means that you could serve as crew but not officers. So you would have to hire officers for the ship. You could also just hire a full crew, and you could just they could work for you as well. That's up to you guys.
Yeah, see that's
only
what
one Gargle as because he has a sailing background could serve as an officer.
I was saying, Goldie and I have been on ships before. We have sailed on ships before.
Yeah.
But you don't have that as you.
Well,
I don't have a proficiency in it.
You don't have a proficiency, so you can't serve as an officer. You can be crew.
I get it.
Well, what does Goldie have? He's a swashbuckler, but that's not a background. Is his background sailor or something else?
That's just a style of fighting. That's not a. That doesn't
I know, but what's his background? Is it?
I'm not a sailor.
I think you picked for your background criminal. It's up above next to your race and on the front
criminal.
page.
Okay.
I got it. Hang on.
Goldie. It's
Everyone's
it says your name, your
Goldie's
half elf, and then it says or whatever your race, and then up to on the right it says your criminal your background is.
Literally, the only person that would be Gargle. So
Gargle's the only one with the background to serve as an officer.
So he should definitely be captain.
Well, he's got the hat.
Well, you
he
can
has
make
the
him the
hat
captain.
already?
That's up to you
He's
guys.
the captain now.
Yeah,
I'm the captain now. I've already stated that.
You already said.
So you guys are going to have to probably find a crew.
How much does a crew cost? We have 3.
So so if you're going to pay your crew, it's basically the crew members are going to cost you 2 silver pieces a day. And
For the whole crew or per crew member?
Per crew member, each one. That's
so.
Okay. And then officers cost 2 gold pieces a day.
Well,
So unskilled labor is 2 silver pieces a day. Skilled labor is 2 gold pieces a day.
I mean,
So
why can't
we're
the company pay for it? It's their ship. I mean,
it's your ship.
It's our ship.
It's ours now. So we're going to have to basically have a pot and have someone keep up with the pot to pay our crew. Basically, is what we're going to have to do.
Well, I've heard pot is a gateway drug, so I don't know.
Yeah, they're not going to work for you for free. You have to hire a crew. So again, you don't have to hire very many if you guys are willing to be crew and work while you're sailing. But if you're not, then you're going to have to hire a few more. There's 5 of you. You'd have to hire 2 officers, and then 3 other people to help you man the ship.
Don't we have 3 other people?
So you do. So you don't only technically have to hire 3 officers or 2 officers, but you're going to have to pay those. Those guys are going to help you, but you should at least give them a wage. So,
Could they not? I mean, are they not officers? They're just crew.
they were just crew.
And also, do we want to trust
killed
them to
all
be
their
officers? Yeah. I mean, it's easier. I mean, obviously, I'm not the only one deciding here, but I think it'd be easier than actually looking for newer people just to pay them.
Yeah,
Unless
so you
someone
got,
really
you got
doesn't
3
trust them.
guys that you just paid 30 gold to keep alive as your crew. So
we should use them because I paid them.
yeah, you've already sort of paid for them. So if you want to make them work it off and only pay part of their wages back to you or something, I guess you could, but then they can't hardly eat. So
well, I mean, we could do a thing where they stay on the ship and we feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can save some money because there are bunks and stuff on the ship. You guys could all just live on the ship if you wanted to and check out the hotel.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's what I'm voting for.
Yeah, that'd be great. And we could, and in an emergency, if we got to do it on land, we could go to the temple because I have the inn there, so we could sleep there.
We could sleep in the inn. In the inn we're already in.
How's the beds at the temple? Because I'm kind of finicky.
Temple's free.
So at this point, I think I'm guessing that the council meeting has adjourned. But as you guys are getting up to leave, Eleander kind of flags down Gargle for a second. Pardon me, young man. May I speak with you for just a second?
Yo, what's up, my guy?
I couldn't help but notice your last name. These nuts. You wouldn't happen to be related to the dragon, would you?
Oh,
Such
yeah.
a hard time with this conversation.
First name I'm, nickname Dragon. These nuts. Yeah, that's my dad.
Really?
Yeah, that's my dad.
I never served with him, but I knew of him. He was
Oh,
quite...
Oh, you know my dad?
No of, by reputation, and he had quite the stellar one.
Yeah, my dad's a real piece of work.
Have you become a valley girl all of a sudden instead of a surfer gargle? I feel very
I mean, like, it comes and goes, my guy.
Especially talking about his dad.
So do these nuts.
Yeah.
Well,
but yeah, that's my dad.
well, I'll offer you a piece of advice, youngster. Your father had a stellar reputation and was quite the hero. I would just offer you to be careful who you hang around with and make sure you know these people before you trust them too much. And with that, he walks away.
I'm not
Way to Irish goodbye me.
Yeah.
I would have had some follow-up questions, but I guess
Well,
we
you
just
can try to flag him down.
No, I don't think you would care that much.
So,
All right, talk to you later, dude.
yes, I'm sure we will, as he's walking away. So, with that, you guys can have the rest of the day and evening to yourselves. And you guys want to see if you can... actually, I did forget. So, Anders approaches you, got the group. While that was going on, Anders approaches the rest of you as a group. He's like, well, if you guys need help hiring a crew, feel free to let me know, or you may have your own. So I can definitely get you in contact with some people if you need it.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yes, that would be lovely. Thank you.
I would. Yeah. Thumbs up. I'd like to find out what the spell book is because we don't know what it is or what it's for, and I can pass it on.
Well, it is a wizard spell book, and unless you're a wizard, you're probably not going to have much use for it. So there is a wizard that's known to live in town.
I mean, there is a magic shop. Would they be able to help?
You can go to the magic shop if you'd like.
I would like to go to the magic shop.
The magic shop.
What's everybody else going to do?
What's sad is I was thinking the same thing.
Upon hearing the discussion of the crew and everything, instead of going to the temple and delivering the 177 gold that he was going to, he's just going to try and get other people to make a donation that since he already started, and he is going to save gold to pay for a crew and anything needed for the boat instead, because he doesn't need much gold himself and he's a giver.
Okay.
So we have a pool of 177 gold so far.
All right. Well, that should get you a crew for quite a while if you're so.
Right. So I'm going to go to the magic shop, see if that person it's a she, right? Who can help
Yes.
me?
There is a she that is in charge at the magic shop. Is anyone, the rest of you, are you going with him or are you guys going to do something else?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
How long has it been since I had my cape commissioned?
Let's see. That was at the start of you guys had a week, and then you guys left after a week to go to the thing. So that was what, 2-3 days. So it's been 10 days, and she said 2 weeks.
Okay. I guess I'll swing by there and just ask her if she got it in early.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So you guys are going to the magic shop, and let me remember this lady.
I'll go with him to the magic shop and
Is
ask her down.
Is that the magic shop that I was going to?
Well, it is.
Okay.
The name of the place is actually.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, that's the wrong one. I almost called it something else. What is that? The Faithful Quartermasters of Euse is actually the place, but she deals in magic items, yes. And the lady there is Captain Zindros.
Okay, Captain Zindros.
She is a female tiefling.
Ooh.
Okay, so I guess we open the door, ding ding, the doorbell opens.
Gentlemen, what can I do for you today?
I go up and I say, I have this book. Can you tell Can you tell me anything about it?
Well, this appears to be just a simple wizard spell book. Not a very advanced wizard based by the spells in here.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Would it have any value?
Oh, I'm afraid only to the right wizard. And again, these are not very advanced. The only wizard I know of here in town is Kelladek, and I doubt that he would have much interest in them. But you could certainly check.
Okay. Thank you. I'll go see Kill a Deck then.
Yeah.
Kill a Deck. Okay.
Before I leave, would you mind donating to the Tycon Memorial Fund for the temple? It helps us teach young ones and such for a school we're starting.
She kind of looks at you like, no solicitations. You can leave now.
I'll ask
No.
if she's had a chance to get my cape in yet.
Yes. Woody, was it? Woody.
Yes.
I'm afraid no, it's not in just yet, but it's
Okay.
be here soon.
Okay. I just happened to be running along with these guys and thought I would check. I knew it was not the deadline yet, but
It should
Good
be.
night,
I
check.
believe it is on a ship headed this way now, so hopefully it should be here in the next day or two.
Typical supply chain issues. I
thank
play
you very
D&D
much.
to get away from the real world.
And having said
Tell
that,
me my
we're off
cape's
to
stuck
see
on a
the
boat.
wizard.
Can I interest? Do any of the rest of you have any interest in any of magic items?
I don't need any magic items right now.
Okay,
I don't even think I get the money for it.
you just got
Maybe
paid 900 gold. So, well, not individually, but between you, 180.
Do you have one of those hats you can hide a rabbit in?
A hat you can hide a rabbit
Hey,
in.
Matt, did you come with us?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then no.
I was just making a joke.
Then we're off to see the wizard.
I don't figure you have a magical spear by chance.
A magical spear. Let me see here.
Oh yeah, huh?
I'm afraid not. I don't think we. Oh, actually. Sorry, I didn't roll the random table this week because I didn't know you guys were going here. So it'll take me just a second.
Sorry.
What she's got? No, you're fine. I should have rolled it. Let me see.
I will say I'm gonna just look around her joint there and see what.
So
she's
yeah,
got.
I just didn't roll what she has in stock at the moment. So
Okay.
so let's see.
Will you tell us what she
Yeah,
has?
give me a second so I can remember exactly what she's got.
Show me what you're working with.
Where's she at? Here we go. So she's gonna have roll twice, magic table F, and once on each of the tables A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so let me get to the tables. Real quick. I need the magic items. Where are the tables at? Magic items, here we go. All right. Where is the table? What? It's not set up in here. All right, here we go. There they are. There are the tables that I want. So let me roll real quick. All right. All right. Rod of, what the heck is that? Let's see here. Let me get a couple of things. She has a rod of the Pack Keeper, which is an uncommon item. While holding the rod, you gain a +1 bonus to spell attacks and other DC if you're a warlock.
You wanted a spear.
Yeah, so it's a warlock. Okay. All right. I just wanted to see what that was actually before I.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And then once. Oh, twice on that table, and then once on the other tables. Okay. And then one more time on that table. And a cleric, druid, or warlock. There's a staff of Python, also uncommon. You can use your staff, and it turns into a giant constrictor snake. So there you go. If you want that, that's potentially for sale. There is. Oop. Back to my. Back. And table. That is spell scroll 8th level. You guys can't use that. A potion of invisibility, which is very rare, so you guys will not be able to afford that yet.
Is there a layaway plan?
Could be. Very rare is 2,500 gold. So, or no, 25,000 gold. It's a very rare item. Oil etherealness? No. Yeah, these are some. You guys are rolling like big items here, not cheap items.
Yeah, but they're all for like warlocks, so we don't, none of us can use them.
Yeah.
A potion of fire breath, uncommon. After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a dex saving throw, or basically take 4d6 fire damage.
And that's probably over 100 gold, right?
It's an uncommon item, which means it costs.
Not good to use on a boat.
Uncommon is 300 gold pieces.
Well, there you go.
So, and then last table here.
This woman's prices are crazy.
25. A potion of healing.
There you go.
50 gold.
Which is just a regular potion. Oh, no. I got to roll on that. That is a greater potion of healing, which means it's uncommon also. So also 300. So yeah, everything was like big money that she has at the moment. No sword, no spear at the moment.
Okay. Thank you.
You could certainly engage her if you wanted something like that.
Would you take 227 gold for that?
For what?
Potion of healing. Have you ever seen me roll?
I'm afraid not.
It was a try.
Then we're off to see the wizard.
What was it? How much would it cost to get like a +1 spear?
All right, let me find a spear here.
By the way, this whole time, Gargle is out on the water testing out the new surfboard he got.
Nice. +1. Gotta find out what +1. What +1s are.
While Ordo's waiting, he rips off another arm from the bag and just starts eating on it.
Why cannot find +1 weapons?
When you step out of the shop, you hear,
Righteous, righteous. Okay, armor, range rod, scrolls, staff, weapons, code magic weapons.
He now gives some of it to Bims. Just so he can
Sorry,
have it.
I apologize. I was not prepared for this.
Try to make it as difficult
welcome
as
to
possible.
being a DM.
So +1. I just can't. I'm not. Where the hell is the +1? Why does it not say what that is?
It might
You
just
can
be under
look
like
at a
+1 weapons.
anything and guesstimate.
Okay, +1s are well, +1's chainmail, but we'll go with the same on that. So that's an uncommon item. So that's going to be a 300 gold piece item.
Good to know.
But if you don't want like a specific spear, if you're just looking for a straight, just
Yeah.
+1.
And that'll take, she said, 2 weeks probably to get.
Yeah. Oh no, actually I rolled that. That would take 4 weeks to get.
You're going to treat her like CGC and just get a rolling thing started so you every week.
Okay. So Woody is purchasing a +1 spear. So that's going to be so she's going to require 50 gold pieces to engage her services again. To look for that.
Alrighty. And that is not included in the cost of the spear. Right?
No.
Okay.
That's her fee for tracking something down.
Oh,
So it's 350 total.
Yeah.
While you guys are doing this, I'm gonna take off and go to see Watson.
Already, I give her the 50 gold. Said,
Yeah.
sounds great.
So now we're off to see wizard.
Okay. So let's get back into our town map here. Apologize. So Killideck is the quartermaster was, so you guys were here. This is we're 7. So you were down here by the empty net. That's where the quartermaster of Ews is, and Killideck's tower is over here. So you guys got to walk all the way around here to Mr. Killideck's tower. So you're approaching. Let me get a description of this place. This 3-story tower is made of brick and there's a fence around the yard and a gate. Do you guys wish to approach the home of the town's resident sage and wizard?
Okay.
So you guys can go up and knock on the door?
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
So you stand there for a minute or two, and then the door opens, and an imp is standing there. What you want?
We come to see Killideck.
He not home. Come back later.
We have a spell book.
He not home. Come back later.
Who are you? Who are you, friend?
I am Zimvo.
What
You're a
do you,
thimble.
Nimble.
what do you
What I
do here?
said.
I work for Kelly Duck. Come back later. And he shuts the door.
What? Do I knock again?
When is later?
So when you knock again, he opens the door. What do you want?
When is he going to be back?
Me not know. He do wizard things.
I have a book here. I want to know about it or to sell.
Me not know about these things. Me just work here.
What do you do here?
Whatever the master asks.
Why
Then
are
we
you
come in and
every
wait.
person?
Come back later.
When later?
Not now.
Tell him we came here to see him.
Sure. What name?
Tell him
Gordo.
Gordo came. Okay?
Yes?
No.
Sure. Then he
Okay.
shuts the door.
Look, slam. Oh, yeah, okay.
Da, 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 da.
So, okay. That went nowhere. Can I go see Watson now?
Watson?
Wilson? What is that? What's that guy's name?
Winston?
Winston.
Winston. Can we go see Winston?
I guess. What are you going to see Winston for?
Oh, I want to talk to him. Or pick up some stuff. Or, I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, you can go to Winston's store.
I can go by myself. You guys don't have to follow if you want to.
Everybody going with Wood or Goldie or not? Lisa's going with you. Anybody else? Gargle
Yeah,
from Griffin?
I'll go.
Oh yeah. As you walk around town, you hear, "I'm riding giants."
Ordo, are you going with them?
No, I'm gonna go watch Gargle have fun.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys go into Winston's, and he sees Goldie. Goldie, my friend, come in.
How you doing, W?
I am doing excellent. I hear you were on quite the adventure again.
Yes, we were. We're going on another one. What? Do you have anything good in house for us to go on an adventure with? Any supplies?
What are you looking for? You know, I have all kinds of things.
Let's see. What do I need? Probably some. Where are we going? Probably get some torches, maybe.
You would like some torches, huh?
Yeah.
Let me get to
And
here.
while I'm talking with him, I want to use Thieves' Cant with him.
Well,
see if
Felicia and Woody are standing there, so you're going to speak in Thieves' Cant? Okay.
Yes.
So what are you going to say?
I want to ask him what he knows about the lizard folk in the marsh, in the marshes.
Oh, the lizard folk. I've done business with them on many occasions when, I wanted stuff to be able to sell that they would be interested in, which is a fairly narrow band, mind you. But that I didn't want to show back up in Saltmarsh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Don't worry about that.
So, yes, they've always been fairly friendly, although as long as you kept to themselves. Although I did hear that they seem to have moved recently in the last year or so. They moved back to their old location, and they seem to have been, well, the rumors were they'd been in some kind of a fight or something. They weren't looking too well.
Where is their old location?
Oh, over by the mouth of the Dunwater River. They had a lair there many, many years ago that they had moved away, that they had abandoned, and now they're back.
That sounds odd. Who are they
Indeed.
fighting? Who are they fighting?
I have no idea, sir. Unfortunately, I don't really do that kind of business, nowadays. I'm trying to stay more on the up and up. I haven't dealt with the lizard folk in a long time.
Oh. Can you do me a favor and keep your ear? Let me know what's going on in the town.
Certainly.
Okay.
And
So
how many torches did you want?
How many torches? I'll take 10 torches.
Okay, so that'll be 1 silver piece.
Okay. Okay. So I give him I'll I'll give him 10 silver.
So a gold.
A gold.
I'll give him a gold. Yeah.
Oh, you're always too kind to me, my friend. Always too kind.
So I'll be back. It was great talking with you. I don't know if you guys want anything.
Anybody else need anything while they're there?
Okay, so I assume nobody else knows thieves can't. So I tell them what I know.
Okay.
So I tell them what I know about the lizard people, lizard folks, and then move into their old location, and they're fighting with somebody they don't know. So we go from there.
If I can, I've already done the math, and I'd like to buy a crew and 2 officers for 5 days.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have to go somewhere and engage some people to try to find a crew.
We have to go down to the dock, I guess, right?
Well, is there
You
not
can go to the
anybody
dock.
with
You
a
can go to
job?
the bar. You know,
Ooh,
might-
What's his? The one guy said, "Come to him if we needed."
or
to
you
hire
can go talk
people.
to Anders and see if you can find some people.
Well, yeah, let's go ahead and do that because I'd like to go ahead and take care of this crew thing before we head out. That way we don't have to worry. We have a
Kind of
captain.
have to.
Do what?
Said we kind of have to take care of the crew before we head out.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna get your captain involved in this, or is he still surfing?
Is he still surfing or?
That's up to you guys. Do you wave me down or anything? Because he would keep surfing until someone.
Gargle! We
So
need
he's
you
waving
to
at you,
inspect
Gargle.
your crew.
All right, he paddles back in.
Okay.
Okay.
So then,
But when I get back to shore, I say, dude, it's our crew.
Yes, but you're the captain, so you have final decision if you don't like someone.
I got a secret, dude. It's just a hat.
You already said it, so it's you.
let's go to Anders then.
Okay, so Anders is, I believe, is he 20 or 21? I forget now. Let me see. That's the wrong book I'm in. Nope, I need to go backwards. Saltmarsh Mansion. It's 20.
But the way I see
That's
it,
this one. So yeah, you guys. So
Okay.
you guys were right here in Winston's. So you went and got Gargle, and you come back, and you knock on the door to Anders' mansion, and the butler scaring at it says, "Hello, gentlemen."
What's the butler's name again?
Scarin.
Scarin. Okay.
Skerrin.
Hello.
What can I help you with today?
Anders said come to him when we have need of a crew.
Oh, certainly. I do recall him saying that. He gave me some information to give to you. He said you should look up. He's got hands you a piece of paper with 2 names on it. Sabrina and Og. He believes you could probably find them at the. What's the name of the bar? The one that you guys went to.
This is the empty net, or
The Snapping Line. If you'd like to go down there.
Okay, so I guess we head down there.
Okay, so you guys go in. I was gonna get a map of the Snapping
it's
Line.
number 13. I
Yeah,
feel.
I was gonna get a map of it, and I don't think I downloaded it. I did not.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We're just
Not
going
a
to make
big deal.
beeline
But
for it.
I found one, and then I didn't upload it. so you guys go into the bar, the Snapping Line. Now, the Snapping Line is a bar that's made from pieces of an old ship, basic old ships. So they've reused the boards, and they kind of definitely have a ship-like theme. And you go in, and there's a bunch of tables in there. It's a fairly big restaurant and inn, and this is getting on toward evening, so it's fairly crowded. There's people having dinner and that kind of stuff. Do you guys want to approach the bar? There's a few spots there, or you can grab a table.
Table.
Yep. Table.
Sure.
All right, so you guys have a seat at the table, and after a few minutes of sitting there, Hannah, who you guys had met previously, and who took a shine to Gargle, I believe. I believe that was Gargle's contact.
Yep.
Comes over and it's like, gentlemen, you're back. What can I do for you this evening?
We need a crew for our ship. We were told.
Ordo, before you even start, I need a drink. It's been a while since we've been, we actually bought a round or something. So we need some booze. You might not drink,
What
but
would you like? Yes. What would you like this evening, Goldie?
There's some simple ale will be fine.
Okay.
Does anybody else want? I'll buy a round. Does anybody want?
I'm drinking.
Okay, Felicia's buying some simple ale. Woody?
Wait, buying? I thought you said
No, I know. I'm buying a round. You want some ale? Go ahead.
I don't know if I went. Did I?
I don't know. Did you?
Well, you did.
I didn't. I thought I broke off from you guys before that, but
Up to you, bud.
Up to you, man.
I guess
Did
it would
you?
be later on in the evening. I probably would have tracked you down.
All right. So Woody, Gargle, you want one?
A beverage? No.
Okay, so that's what? That's 3. And some water for my friends. Some water and 3 ales.
Where's my little? I just found that. Making me angry. There we go. All right, so that is going to be water and 3 ales. That's 3 ales will be 12 copper pieces.
Okay.
So a silver and 2 copper pieces.
Gotcha.
So she goes to retreat to get you guys your drinks. And you guys are kind of looking around the bar, and you see several tables gathered, but since you don't necessarily know, you just have names. You guys want to do anything, or you just want to wait till Hannah returns?
Well, let Hannah return so we can get some drinks on.
Are there any? Are there a fair amount of women in the place, or is it mostly men? Because it might be easy to find Sabrina.
There is there are women in the place. There's there's a few couples. There's a couple families at tables. There's a couple of groups of fishermen. It looks like in the corner. There's some other sailors and stuff.
I'm looking for the kind of woman I'm looking for would be someone with an air of leadership, she wouldn't be there with a boyfriend. She wouldn't be there with fishermen. I'm just kind of scout out the women in the place to see if I can pick Sabrina out of the crowd.
Okay.
Based on the qualifications that she's probably going to have and the kinds of women that would be in this establishment, she would probably stand up.
Okay.
That would be my estimation.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be a dirty 21. No. Yeah, dirty. Sorry. Well, obviously, yeah, it's the only way to get a 21. Dirty 21.
If you roll a straight 21, then I'm going to say...
You might want to check that dice of
Yeah,
yours.
we're going to have some issues here.
My dice goes to 21.
Yeah.
So you do notice a woman in kind of appears to be sailor's gear, dark-haired human woman, and she appears to be sitting with a female half-orc, which you don't see too many of those around.
So maybe Org was a woman.
Og.
Okay.
Og. Just OG. Og.
Og.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you do see him sitting over across on the other side of the bar.
All right, I'm going to walk over. I'm not even going to make a pretense of it.
All right. So as you approach, do you say anything as you approach the table?
Well, yeah, she's at the bar, right? You said?
No, they were sitting at a table on the other side of the room.
Got you. Excuse me. Would you happen to be Sabrina?
I am. Who are you?
Well, my name is Felicia, and I was given your name by Anders because we are in need of some crew members for our ship. And I was told you might be the best one to get.
Yes. I was told Anders might be sending someone my way.
Sorry,
I am
Ordo, what'd you
Sabrina.
say?
This is my friend Og.
Pleased to meet you both.
So what are you looking for in terms of a crew?
Well, the city has asked us to complete some tasks for them in dealing with the illegal smugglers and thieves they've been hounded with of late. And we have a ship and are in need of a hearty, brave crew to help guide us on these quests.
Okay. How many crew members are you looking for?
I don't even remember. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you need
We need 4.
It was a
and then
captain,
2
2 officers.
yeah,
And
you
then
need
4
3 total
members.
officers, including a captain. So
Okay.
the captain, 2 other officers, and then you need 7 crew members.
Yeah.
So
We
you
have 3. We
Okay.
need 4.
So I relay
No.
this to.
Well, technically, if the 4 of you are going to serve as crew members, you
Well,
have
no,
your 7.
we got. I'm paying, so we don't have to serve at all. We got 3 dudes that are willing to do it, and I'm paying for the other 4, so we don't have to worry about nothing.
So we're paid passengers, is what you're saying.
So, but except for Gargle.
Yeah, he's the captain now.
He's the captain. He's got the hat.
I'm the captain now.
So I explain all this to her.
So that you're basically looking for a full crew. Is that what you're asking for?
Yes.
Full crew minus the captain.
Full crew.
And the 3 members that we already have.
Okay, so you're looking for. Okay, so
4
she's
crew
like,
members.
Well, I think I can.
Yeah.
And 2 officers.
She's like, well, I have experience myself serving as a first mate, and so I could certainly help you out. And Orgir is one of the finest shipwrights and bondsons that you're going to find anywhere. So she would certainly be an excellent choice for your other officer, and I think I could find you 4 other crew members that were hardy and trustworthy.
That sounds excellent. I give her the name of our ship. It's the what?
The Sea Ghost.
Yeah. We are utilizing a ship called the Sea Ghost, and we can be available to meet with you aboard the ship later today if you wish,
Well, it's evening.
or early tomorrow. Sorry.
Have I noticed Felicia talking to someone?
Well, none of the rest of you went with her,
I
so
know, but
I mean, you obviously saw her get up and walk across the room.
right.
so have I noticed that she's been talking to someone now?
So, give me a perception check. It's gonna be low, but
I have not.
well, what did you roll?
7.
Oh yeah, you noticed. I was giving it a super low. You had to
Oh,
roll
okay.
like
Well,
a 2
if I
now.
noticed,
Okay, yeah, no, you know she's talking to somebody.
then I would go up to Felicia, then and whisper in her ear, "You might want to check how long we have to buy them first."
How long?
Yeah, it's a per day charge. How long do we have to buy them up front?
Well, yeah. I mean, that would be it determined upon do we like them? Do they like the ship? So I was inviting her to bring the people to the ship, and then we could decide if everyone's amenable to this.
Okay,
plan.
I'm going to assume she just whispers back, "I've got it," and I go back to the table.
So the look at Og looks up and goes, "What that about?"
Oh, he's asking about Ordo. Or she's asking
No,
about Ordo.
it's a female half orc, but she's like, yeah, she saw the lizard guy come up and talk to you and then walk away. She's like, she asked you what it was about.
He's one of my companions on these challenging escapades. He wants to make sure that that you are accepting this offer.
Well, we haven't fully heard the offer yet. Are you waiting? Like how long? What are we talking about in terms of a voyage here?
Well, we are sailing. Do we even know where we're
We're going to Lizard. We're going to Lizard Marsh.
Well, the,
You guys
the
know the
marsh is
map.
pretty
You
big.
saw the drop point on the map
Yeah.
that the smugglers had, and it
And that's-
coincides with where the people in town
Right.
believe the lizard folk are.
And I
So,
was
yeah.
thinking
You guys
perhaps
know.
a 5-day deal to start, to see if we like them.
So
Okay.
we're sailing up the west along the coast and looking for the
The
lizard
Dunwater
marsh,
River. I realize it's upside down. Dunwater River.
the Dunwater River, and
Oh, well,
then
that's not too far.
completing a task and then sailing home.
Seems amenable. So you want to meet in the morning to finalize terms, and I can bring the rest of the folks?
That sounds perfect.
Excellent. We'll meet you. What docks are you down at?
Anders.
Anders, please.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we're
She knows that.
Anders
Never mind.
docks.
Sorry. Yes. All right. We will meet you down there in the morning.
Wonderful. And I put a gold on the table for a round of drinks for them,
There you go.
and then I walk off.
All right. You guys want to do anything else while you're here? Or are you guys going to finish your drinks and call it an evening?
I would say we call it an evening.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, I would say we are right at 10 o'clock. So I think we probably call it an evening here. So you guys have potentially hired a crew and are ready to go to see what the lizard folk are doing tomorrow. Does that work for everybody?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to see. I don't think I actually want to this day. We're going to do that. And we're going to stop my screen share. So I want to thank everybody that was hanging out with us. Shurkan was here for a while. Taylor was in here. Zlos was in the house. Simon R. always hanging out with us. I appreciate that. So thank you all. And for hanging out with us for another edition of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. And we will see you, I think, next week. So I think we're still all good for next week. So later, everybody.
See ya.
Later.